There, this is Catherine Cartwright. Welcome. I've finally gotten my Valentine video ready for you. I'm going to be sharing a bunch of cards using these products from Recollections that I picked up in my local Michael's. If you want to see the video for the inside of all the paper pads and the stickers and such, check that out. I'll link that in the description below. So how this video is going to flow is I am going to have a bunch of cards that I'm going to make for you. I'll probably turn on some music at some point, and then I will circle back around at the end. So basically all of these cards are going to be A2 in size. I have gone ahead and trimmed everything down because if I didn't, this video would literally be hours and hours and hours for sure. So an A2 size card base is 4¼ by 5½. That's the finished. The pattern paper that I'm using is from these two paper pads, and I trimmed those down to 4 inches by 5¼ to do my layering. And so you're going to see me using a lot of the ephemera. I purchased 2 packs of the ephemera and then the 2 paper pads. There are these little gemstones here. I also have some little extras at the end that I purchased later in time, and I'll talk about those in a bit. And then all of these ephemera are stickers. So you're going to see me removing the backs of these. Sometimes I apply them directly to my card, and then other times I am going to pop them up with foam. So you can always add foam if you want to your cards. A lot of times when I do these big videos, I will just glue things directly onto my paper, making a 1-layer card for mailing, and that way I can get them out quickly and easily. This paper pad, the 2 of them are really beautiful this year. This card here has some of this kind of holographic paper that is so pretty. And then here is one of the stickers that I'm going to use, the beautiful roses. There's a lot of roses in this package. And so I'm pulling out the stickers. I don't know if Michael's had any stamps this year. If they did, I think that or Valentine theme stamps, I should say. If they did, I think they were large wooden ones, or they were in some kind of package with wooden. And so I just decided to use the stickers. They had a bunch of really cute ones. I think they had 4 packs at my store. And they're such nice quality and they stick really well. So I'm going to be using those a lot in this video. So talking about that. So this one I'm just going to apply directly to my card base. So some of these I will layer, and some of these I am just going to apply directly to my card base. So I hope that your new year has started off well. Mine has been pretty good, very busy, busier than I probably thought it would be. I have a child graduating from high school this year, and I will be an empty nest. And so I can kind of feel the pressure of that time coming on me, the graduation season and such. And so I'm already kind of thinking about things about that and what that's going to look like at my house. My daughter's graduation will be during the week, so I don't think we'll have a big fanfare during the week. The schools have to alternate. Sometimes they're on the weekend, and sometimes they're on the week. And this year we are on the week, so it's not exactly what I would like, but you just kind of make do with what you got. So we'll still celebrate her regardless. Now I love these the ephemera on this. I should mention too, a lot of them you'll see some of the gold foil elements to it, and just really, really pretty with those details. Okay, so I'm going to turn on some music, and then I'll be back with you in just a bit. Thanks so much for watching. Okay, so I'm back. I have added a few little elements through the video. I'm going to use a heart shape here. I just try to stick to what I purchased, and sometimes I add in a few extra things. Toward the end of this video, I'm going to make a really easy shaker card, and so be sure to stay tuned for that. So again, I'm using all of these little sticker packs, just kind of thumbing through, finding things that I like and that will work well on this paper. They're also, I didn't get to it, and I'm sad. I'll have to maybe make another card with it, but all of these little sticker pads, if I remember correctly, at least several of them have alphabets in them, have alphabet stickers, and I wanted to make some banners with them, but I just didn't have time. I got to be honest, making this many cards takes a lot of time. Just making a, fairly plain but pretty card, really using the items that I purchased, but not having lots of techniques or anything, but it just takes a lot of time. I'm just being honest. And so I don't always get to do everything that I plan and that I want to do. And if you've watched my videos at all, I keep it real about life and just, the demands on our time and things like that. And I just want to make stuff. And sometimes I just have to get it done. So I'm working on, I loved this adorable little card that has the balloons sticking out of it. And then one of the things I really liked about this whole collection is there are a lot of little stickers that say Happy Valentine's Day. And I think if you were doing Valentine's for your grandkids, or maybe if you're in a preschool or something, these little sticker packs have a bunch of stickers in them for sure. Plenty to go around. Okay, so I also have added an oval shape here. I'll link these little shapes in the description. I think they're from Stamps of Life, and they're just good basic shapes that you may already have in your craft stash so that you could recreate this card if you wanted to. The cardstock that I'm using is mostly from Stamps of Life. This light pink here, I am sure, is from My Favorite Things, and I'll link that color. It's a newer color to me. I've been trying to expand my pink collection of paper, and so I found this one and I wanted to try it out. It's very light pink. It almost has like this tiniest hint of purple to it, but it's very pretty. But it really worked with this collection. And then XO is always my favorite sentiment to use at this time of year, and I love that they included some of this ephemera, some of that shape, I should say, in this ephemera. So I'm definitely going to put the XO at the bottom of this card. And again, pulling out a few more stickers just to kind of jazz up this card. So cute. And the bright pink cardstock I know is from Stamps of Life as well. It is called Guava. And here's another Happy Valentine's Day on there. So cute. And the glitter paper is super nice in this. And this is this paper that I showed in the original video. It's kind of it's like a plastic paper. It's very unique. You can cut it. Die cutting it is a little bit harder. You're going to need to have like a metal shim underneath to get it to bite through that plastic. It did work on my cutter. I have a little We Are Memory Keepers cutter that I mostly used, and it did cut through this pretty easily, but to die cut is a different story. And then the way that I adhered this specific piece is I put little tiny glue dots, not a ton of them, but maybe half of the page or so, kind of spread out. I put little glue dots behind the hearts because I didn't want them to show. And so it seems to stick pretty well to this glitter paper. And then I'm going to add the heart and the kisses. Okay, so now here is the shaker card. I am using the shaker envelope from Stamps of Life. This is a newer product to me, but I've had it for a little bit of time. I've used it in a couple of videos. And I'm using one of these little plastic pieces of paper. I have trimmed this down. The envelope, I think it needs to be about 3 3/4. 4 is a little too large. You can see I'm kind of getting this in there. I will say the cardstock goes in much easier than putting a piece of plastic in another piece of plastic. And so that's why it's taken me a second to kind of get this in. But I did trim it down to about 3 3/4 on the width, maybe just a tiny bit larger. But you can get it to fit however you want. But this envelope will fit, once it's sealed, it fits onto the front of an A2 sized card. Now I am just going to add some of my shaker bits in here. This is one that I purchased in my original video. In just a second you'll see a couple other packs that I picked up. I stopped back by before I got this video made, and I had to have a few more. So that's how I roll. So I'm going to put a generous amount of these hearts and the XOs in there. They're so cute. And of these little shaker pieces. And then I'm going to close up my bag. Now, you can close this as tight as you want. If you close it really, really tight and your shaker is full, it might not fit quite right. I probably did a good job on this one, I would say. But on the other two, I probably didn't seal them quite low enough where the top of the card is, so to speak. And so a little bit of it was escaping to the back. But once you start using these, you kind of get the hang of them, and they're just so much fun. So I'm just going to add some dry adhesive. Oftentimes I use liquid adhesive. That's not going to work, and I'm just checking my adhesive to see. Sometimes I put removable in there, and I just want to make sure that it's not going to completely fall off of my card front. You could add a piece of paper behind this if you wanted to, but I just like the way it looked with that bright pink cardstock on there. And I'm just going to layer this directly onto my card. So cute and so easy. I know I have some other of these on my website, some other examples, I should say, that I've made over time. And they're just really quick and easy. And you get so much excitement, I think, just making a super quick shaker. You don't have to really measure anything except for the paper to make sure that it will fit in your envelope. I had a couple of more of my ephemera left from the 2 packages, and I love this big love sticker with kind of a stitch detail. So much fun on that one. And that is how quick and easy it is. And I'm using that kind of, specialty paper, so to speak, on there. And again, just pulling out my stickers. Want to add maybe something inside. On here, you can see there's some shine in that corner. This one has kind of an iridescent flare to it, so to speak. There's Be Mine, and then I'm just going to add this little sentiment inside. So when I'm ready to mail these, they are good to go. There are some little diamonds and some little hearts, again with that kind of holographic tone to it. So I'm going to add that into my card as well. And I just wanted to show you the inside, how fun it is to decorate the inside with these little stickers. Oh, and there's the little alphabet that I mentioned on this one specifically. And then I will add a little hugs sticker on the back. So fun. So I'll link those, the little shaker pouches from Stamps of Life in the description if you're interested. So again, you can see that went in a lot easier than the little plastic piece. You can just slip those into your envelope. Here are the additional 2 packs I picked up. One is kind of a pink stars, and then the other one is lips, little red little lips, and I think maybe some hearts in there, but a little bit tinier, but lots and lots of sparkle. So I'm just taking my bag here, and I'm going to add those into each shaker pouch, and then I can close these up. And again, what I'm referring to is if your shaker pieces are thicker, you want to leave some room for it to shake, because if you pull the sticker part, the top sealing, sorry, I'm trying to think of all the terms, if you pull it too tight, your shaker might be a little too tight and it won't shake as well. I also purchased these little hearts that I thought I might use, these little doilies, and I decided against them. I'm just going to apply my stickers directly to my package because I just don't want to cover up all of the little goodness of the shaker pieces in there. And then when I'm happy with what I've got, I can start applying these to the front of my card. So a lot of fun. Here's that beautiful heart with the roses in there, and then another large sentiment, love. And then I'll put the Happy Valentines on the other one. Again, using some dry adhesive here and applying this directly to my card. So cute. Lots of sparkle and shine to be given to someone else to celebrate Valentine's Day. And then this one has all those little cute lips in there. And then I'll put this Valentine's sentiment kind of in the middle, but I've got this little fun, the roses with the little arrow through it. I'm going to put that off onto the top. Okay, so I know it was a long video, and I shared a lot, and I hope you enjoyed it. So here is just a recap of all of the Valentines I made. Pretty sure it was 25 was the finished number. I could have made more, and honestly, I really didn't add that much outside of what I purchased. And that is when I do these kind of videos, I like to keep them that way. They're a littler on the simpler side, but I want you to be able to see some ideas without lots of techniques, things that you can work on and get out the door. And so that's where I'm coming from, except for, the shaker was the little added bit, the little kind of bonus card on this one. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you have a great day on Valentine's Day, maybe spending some time with your family, and be sure to like and share and subscribe if you're not. I love to make these kind of videos, and I appreciate you so much watching. Thanks a lot and have a great day.